Hey guys, and welcome back to PXH, also known as PureXHeart. Chris here, as usual, back again with another album review. And guys, as always, make sure you guys hit down that like button onto this video, and also comment down below what you guys thought about this album, and also subscribe to this channel if you're new here or a returning visitor. And also, I don't really advertise this that much, but you guys really need to check out our TeeSpring store. There's a new shirt that just dropped that you guys should definitely check out. It's definitely the shirt for the Change the Culture movement that is basically happening. You guys should really rep. It's really fantastic. But with that, let's get into it. Three, four is the latest from the 21-year-old artist from Tampa, Florida, Zauntee or Zauntee. Anyway, this guy, he has basically been almost everywhere since like 2019. He first started touring with Casting Crowns on their Only Jesus tour, and then he switched over to the Winter Jam tour of 2020. His song got featured on Fox Sports for college football, and obviously, he just released his debut album after, releasing his first single out in 2017. Now, he's probably been doing this for quite a while, longer than that, but he first started getting his fame around this time frame, and guess what? He's off with his first album with Fair Trade Services. And his mission is to really help listeners realize that they don't have to be what the culture says that they're supposed to be, which is fantastic for this PureXHeart, for our motto, which is called Change the Culture. And he really wants to make a lot of music that is very encouraging and very positive, and obviously it points to God. This album does that usually very well. There are some mistakes into there, but he is a very young artist. The best way for his sound is probably a more positive NF. If his voice sounds very similar to NF. The way that his rap game goes is very similar to NF, and also very similar to a very early KB, especially with the song Winning, which almost sounds like KB songs, I believe, off of his 2015 album Tomorrow We Live. And with the comparison to NF, he sounds very much like earlier NF with his very first album with Mansion, which is honestly probably my favorite NF album that there is, personally. And Zauntee or however you like to say his name, has a very great voice. He has obviously some inspirations from hip-hop music to rock music to gospel music to obviously rap music. And whether that's going to be your liking or not, that is up to you. The lyrics of these songs are actually really good. They're not amazing. They're not the best rap album I've listened to of this year. So, there's that. So, again, he is a very young artist, so not all of the music is going to be, say, of a Lecrae or even a KB level worthy of songwriting. Some of my favorite songs on this album is the very first song, which is called I'm Sorry, which almost sounds coming from different perspectives, especially the way that you interpret the song, whether it be coming from that the person is sorry that they're dealing with mental health, and he doesn't really know what to do, which is basically what my interpretation of this of that song was. Or in some verses, in some cases, you may say that he is sorry for what he has done as a sinner, and that for Christ died. That could be one interpretation, or it could be a different interpretation. I don't really know. But those are really the two interpretations of that song that I was really thinking of throughout the entire song. It's most likely going to be the former, but both cases could potentially be made. The next song, Die For You, which is probably like one of the better songs off this album, potentially. It has that more of that flair of, okay, yeah, no, this is that song where if you point for him to be a Christian, that's one of those songs, because it's basically saying of, hey, I will die for you, God, you know, I will be the martyr for you, God. And I mean, that's basically that song right there. Another one of my favorite songs off this album is Hurricane, just because, again, it's dealing with a lot of these emotions and just how sometimes life can be just a hurricane and you can't really stop the way that life is going. You just have to go with the way that life is happening. It's very, very impactful. The lyrics I wish were a little bit more introspective, but there's some stuff that is on there that is actually really, really good, because, you know, it does make you think just a little bit. I just wish, you know, it would have dived deep, a little bit deeper into that song. Another one of my favorite songs off this album was Afraid of the Dark. I kept on literally going back to that song just because I really, really enjoy the beats of the entire song, where it goes from a little bit of fast to a little bit of slow. It has a very nice change of pace within that song. The fact that, you know, Afraid of the Dark, I really, really enjoy just that imagery of, you know, we don't have to be afraid of the dark because Christ has won. It's fantastic. You know, we don't have to be a slave to our sin because Christ has broken those chains. One of those songs that is really, really great listen to. Then there's a few other songs that's just like, okay, it's very positive. A lot of the more upbeat songs aren't really the best. I really, really do enjoy the intro perspective with a lot of these songs. Some of the best stuff on this album. So maybe this album, you should just add a few songs to your playlist. There may be a few songs that you guys may like, and there may be a few songs where you guys don't like. This is one of those artists that you're either gonna like it or you're not really going to like it. There will be a few songs that a few people may actually really, really do enjoy. Some of the music quality is alright, you know, that actually made me turn away from a few songs just with the more times I listened to, just because it was just like, alright, that's a little bit of annoying. But Zauntee has a very, very bright future ahead of him, and I hope you guys really, you know, check out this artist. You know, again, you may find something that you guys may like, or maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, if you guys would, leave a like onto this video, and also comment down below what you guys thought about this album, and also what you guys want me to review, whether it be in the past, future, present, whatever. You guys put it down in those comments and I will get to it. It can be music, movies, topics, you name it. And of course, I will get to it. And of course, if you're new here or a return visitor and you haven't yet subscribed, then what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. It really, really, really helps out this channel. And guys, don't forget to go on with Jesus and change the culture. Boom. Bye.